So let's narrow down on Agenda 2030. It's a global plan of action for the world. 193 countries signed that plan in 2015 in New York at the UN, and they're all obliged to implement this plan. It's based on Agenda 21, adopted by 178 countries in 1992 in the Earth Summit in Rio. It is a global framework for international cooperation to end poverty, protect the planet, and ensure prosperity for all. It sounds great, right? It covers food, farming, agriculture, natural resources, climate, environment, money, CBDC, health, vaccines, pharma, social, like diversity and inclusion, gender equality, family, sexual education for children too early, education, cities, urban life, 15-minute cities, transportations, governance, wars, they actually call it peace, tech or AI, speech and information, so that it covers all of life. It's made out of 17 Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs. You can go to their website, sdg.un.org, and read each one of these 17 SDGs in detail. The deeper you go into it, the more you realize that there is a plan here that aspires to tighten control over humanity while eliminating the individual and their rights. Wrapped up in a nice, innocent language, this agenda is a collectivist plan that benefits the world's rich and powerful and the corporations, and not so much the citizens. Today, we will only focus on a few areas out of this plan, because it's a big one, mainly climate, smart cities, and money. Global organizations also have far-reaching global plans. The Agenda 2050 is in the works too, with very ambitious climate goals, for example. In 2020, world leaders embraced this call to build back better. And the vortex we entered since 2020 is producing more and more crises, emergencies, disasters, and difficulties. Whether all the crises around us in recent years are pure coincidences, or we reached an end of a cycle, either way, they bring about lots of chaos and destruction. Remember, in order to build something effectively, you first need to destroy or ruin. COVID was an excuse to build back better. October 7th is a good reason to build back better. The war is an excuse to build back better in our country and our neighbors' countries.
It's a very pertinent question to ask, how do we build back better?
To build back better or whatever.
We have a chance to reset the clock and build back better than before.
To build back better than before.
Remember the terrible damage of COVID as we try to build back from this global pandemic.
Joe Biden calls it Build Back Better.
Build back better.
Building back better.
Do things differently. To build back better.
We're going to build it back better.
And build it back better.
It's my plan to build back better.
Start taking all the problems that have been created in education and mental health and start to build back in a positive way.
I have launched a booklet called Build Back Better, Britain After Coronavirus.
It's about building this country back better.
Growing conspiracy following it. It is called the Great Reset.
An unprecedented opportunity to rethink and reset the ways in which we live.
The great opportunity for reset.
The theory even calls Mr. Biden's campaign slogan, Build Back Better, a front for the conspiracy.
Build back better.
Building back better our economy.
Build back better.
All elements of the Great Reset are fundamental to building the future we need.
This pandemic has provided an opportunity for a reset.
It's a big effort to, some would say, to build back better. We would say to really have a great reset.
What a coincidence, right? They all came out with the same idea. Wow. During COVID, we were called conspiracy theorists for saying global organizations have a plan to reset life as we know it, called the Great Reset.